Okay. I said that I told myself I wouldn't spam you, so I guess this is the way we're gonna do it. So maybe you'll see it. You just help me realize something as to why I don't like reading fiction books. Because you know how we were talking about like at the beach. I was talking about how like I love the ambiance, like I like setting the ambiance for things. Like I would rather have a house that I could like bring the vibe to rather than like have it have to go somewhere, like I want to set the ambiance. I could give two fucks. I could give two fucks about what the setting is in the story. What's the vibe? What's the conversation? Because I love reading conversations between people. Like that's the whole point is it's like what's being said. Like if it's not real life, I don't really care like what's around you or like what's the vibe? What are the people saying? Like what's the story? The only story in a fictional book is like what happens through like conversations and actions, but when it comes to like the setting, no. But actually, now that I'm thinking about it, well,
We
yeah, I mean,
cannot take cash, but we can take any major credit card. We also like those Southwest drink coupons that come on your phone or the Business Select paper coupons. If you're seated in the exit row, please review the safety information card in the seat back pocket. If you do not meet selection criteria, if you feel that performing the functions required will cause you bodily harm, or if you don't wish to sit there after all, please let us
okay.
know right
Anyways,
away and
I
we can
I just
reseat
like
you.
literally
No one
can't
may push back
think
from the
now
gate.
that
Please have your seatbelt fastened, your seat back and tray table in the upright and locked position, and all those carry-ons, including purses, under the seat in front of your seat, keeping the floor area around your feet clear. If you have a small portable electronic such as smartphone or a tablet,
because I was
those
gonna say
menus
like
are
it
no
matters in
business
like
like flights or in
romance
airplane logs.
novels if they're like,
Standard-size
oh, like
laptops
he
and tablet
set
over must be turned off from the
rose
cell
petals on the
until reaching
bed.
10,000 feet, at which
Like
point we
they could
will
they
make
could
an
say like
announcement
what it
letting you turn
looks
it
like,
back on.
but
Thank
honestly,
you.
still
Welcome aboard.
even then, I don't really give a fuck about the nitty gritty. Like just right. There was rose petals on the bed. I mean, the details are cool and cute, but like it's kind of like distracting. Just like when I watch like fictional stuff on the show, I think like what's going on is distracting because it's almost like another story when you're just like looking at it versus like the words. I don't know. I don't know. I don't think the thought and realization is finished, but what I'm also saying is the reason I asked you about that show is because Cleo over here at the airport, the TSA guy was like, "Oh my gosh, is that Ichibu or whatever? I don't know what the fuck." But I was like, "Oh, I didn't hear what he said. Honestly, I don't know what the fuck he said." But then I was like, he was like, "Oh, it's a corgi," and I was like, "Oh yeah, it's a corgi." And then I was like, "But what did you think? What did you think it was?" And he said it, and he was like, "Oh, like it's an old cartoon, old anime." And then so I was like, "Oh, okay, like I'm gonna look it up because like I'm gonna look it up." And it's exactly a story that I want to know about, and so I just want to read the words as a book. You know what I mean? Sound off. You know me. Like I don't want all the sound, all the noise. Like I'm just gonna read the subtitles as a story, and that's gonna be a fictional story. So I'll just do it like this. You know what I mean? Like if you wanna hear what I'm saying or whatever, but like I'm just saying because I'm probably gonna have like shit I wanna say. Maybe. I don't know. But at least this. Anyways, just let me know if it's on Crunchyroll because I looked it up and I couldn't find it, and it said it was on Crunchyroll, but then when I clicked it, it was like being weird. But I know you'll find it if you want to find it for me, if you'd help me find it, like, I don't know, or I'll find it too, like, I'll find it too, but, like, that's the story.